This is the integration of the 13th element of the Alkhemia Path, aluminum. As you listen, allow the wisdom of science, nature, and consciousness to settle into deeper understanding. Let the mantras anchor your awareness, and the practices gently weave the essence of aluminum into your daily life. Let us begin our journey through the Wheel of 12 and discover the alchemy of aluminum. Day 1. Chakra. Earth Star. Sign. Aries. Day 1 begins with aluminum as the element of protection, revealing how one of nature's lightest structural metals immediately creates its own invisible shield. Its name comes from alumine, alum, a mineral salt valued since ancient times for its purifying properties. The moment freshly exposed aluminum comes into contact with oxygen, it forms an extremely thin layer of aluminum oxide that prevents further corrosion. Unlike iron, whose rust continues to spread, this invisible barrier preserves aluminum's strength and appearance for decades. This remarkable property makes aluminum ideal for aircraft, bicycles, window frames, beverage cans, and solar panel supports that must withstand years of exposure to the environment. Hidden within ordinary stone before becoming one of humanity's most useful materials, aluminum reminds us that true strength often develops quietly before it is seen. Like its invisible protective layer, the strongest foundations are often the ones working silently in the background. Time Mantra. I am aluminum. I am the light clarity that gives shape to the world. Space Mantra. I am activating instant protection within me. I am aluminum. Day 2. Chakra. Root. Sign. Taurus. Day 2 explores aluminum as the element of foundation, showing how extraordinary value can emerge from ordinary earth. Although aluminum is the most abundant metal in Earth's crust, it is never found in its pure state, but remains bound within minerals that slowly weather into bauxite over millions of years. Through refining and electrolysis, this ancient ore becomes one of the world's most versatile engineering materials, used in transportation, construction, packaging, and countless everyday products. Aluminum can also be recycled endlessly while retaining its original quality, making it one of the most sustainable industrial metals ever produced. Its strength begins through its connection with other minerals, reminding us that even the strongest foundations are rarely built alone. Like nature itself, lasting stability grows through relationships that quietly support one another over time. Time Mantra. I have aluminum. I have the solidity that is born from union. Space Mantra. I am accumulating aluminum in stable bauxite. I am mineralized aluminum. Day 3. Chakra. Throat. Sign. Gemini. Day 3 reveals aluminum as the element of communication, carrying energy and connection across the modern world. Although aluminum conducts electricity less efficiently than copper, its exceptional lightness makes it the preferred material for high-voltage transmission lines stretching across mountains, rivers, and entire continents. It also strengthens bridges, aircraft, renewable energy systems, and countless technologies that quietly connect people every day. Aluminum shows us that communication is more than spoken words. It is the invisible ability to connect people, ideas, and possibilities across great distances. Like a bridge or a pair of wings, meaningful communication supports, uplifts, and allows others to move farther than they could alone. Time mantra. I communicate aluminum. I communicate the word that rises like wings. Space mantra. I am transmitting energy through conductive aluminum. I am aluminum that transmits. Day 4. Chakra, sacral, sign, Cancer. Day 4 explores aluminum as the element of subtle support, demonstrating that some of life's greatest strengths are almost invisible. Aluminum forms an exceptional barrier against light, oxygen, moisture, and contaminants, making it essential for food packaging, beverage cans, pharmaceutical blister packs, and many products that quietly preserve and protect everyday life. Although we rarely notice its presence, countless modern conveniences depend upon its silent reliability. The most dependable forms of support often work quietly in the background without asking for recognition. Like aluminum, they protect what matters most, reminding us that even the smallest and most unnoticed contributions can have lasting importance. Time mantra. I feel aluminum. I feel the subtle presence that supports me. Space mantra. I am preserving food with protective aluminum. I am aluminum that protects. Day 5. Chakra, solar plexus. Sign, Leo. Day 5 reveals aluminum as the element of radiant energy, demonstrating how lightness can become a source of remarkable strength. As an excellent conductor of electricity and heat, aluminum carries energy efficiently while remaining exceptionally lightweight, making it indispensable for power transmission, renewable energy systems, electric vehicles, aircraft, and countless technologies that shape the modern world. Its ability to carry energy without unnecessary weight reminds us that true strength is not measured by force alone, but by how efficiently we use it. Like sunlight illuminating the world without effort, the greatest influence often comes from quiet confidence, purpose, and the ability to share our energy with others. Time mantra. I can aluminum. I can channel the energy of light within me. Space mantra. I am reflecting light with mirrored aluminum. I am aluminum that reflects. Day 6. Chakra, knees. Sign, Virgo. Day 6 presents aluminum as the element of precision, demonstrating how careful engineering transforms a lightweight metal into one of the strongest structural materials used today. Pure aluminum is relatively soft, but when combined with elements such as magnesium, silicon, or zinc, it forms high-performance alloys used in aircraft, spacecraft, high-speed trains, and advanced manufacturing. These alloys provide exceptional strength while remaining much lighter than steel, improving efficiency and performance. Every aluminum component is designed with precision, showing that lasting strength comes from balance rather than excess. Like a well-organized structure, stability is created when flexibility and order work together in harmony. Time mantra. I analyze aluminum. I analyze lightness into a solid structure. Space mantra. I am refining aerospace alloys with aluminum. I am purified aluminum. Day 7. Chakra, Heart. Sign. Libra. Day 7 explores aluminum as the element of balance, revealing one of the greatest examples of sustainability in modern industry. Aluminum can be recycled endlessly without losing its original quality, and recycling requires only about 5% of the energy needed to produce new aluminum from bauxite. A recycled beverage can may return to store shelves as a new can in as little as 2 months, conserving natural resources while reducing energy use and emissions. Aluminum reminds us that renewal is not about starting over, but about transforming what already exists into something useful once again. Like nature itself, balance is maintained through continuous cycles of giving, receiving, and renewal. Time mantra. I balance aluminum. I balance giving and receiving, the old and the new. Space mantra. I am balancing aluminum in infinite cycles. I am balanced aluminum. Day 8. Chakra. Higher heart. Sign. Scorpio. Day 8 explores aluminum as the element of transformation, showing how lightness can become a source of remarkable strength. Although aluminum weighs far less than steel, its modern alloys provide outstanding durability in aircraft, automobiles, bicycles, and many high-performance structures. By replacing heavier materials, aluminum improves fuel efficiency, reduces energy consumption, and allows technology to move farther using fewer resources. True transformation is not achieved by adding more weight, but by removing what is unnecessary while preserving strength. Like aluminum, we often discover our greatest potential when we learn to let go of unnecessary burdens and move forward with greater freedom. Time mantra. I desire aluminum. I desire to transform weight into creative lightness. Space mantra. I am transforming the toxicity of aluminium into consciousness. I am transformed aluminum. Day 9. Chakra. Third eye. Sign. Sagittarius. Day 9 reveals aluminum as the element of vision, lifting our perspective far beyond the horizon. Its exceptional combination of lightness and strength has made aluminum one of the most important materials in the aerospace industry, where it is used in aircraft, satellites, and spacecraft exploring beyond our planet. Every successful flight depends upon reducing weight while maintaining safety and reliability. Aluminum demonstrates that progress often begins by seeing possibilities beyond familiar boundaries. Like looking toward an open horizon, a broader vision allows us to discover new opportunities that were previously hidden from view. Time mantra. I see aluminum. I see the vast horizons that lift me higher. Space mantra. I am expanding aluminum throughout the Earth's crust. I am planetary aluminum. Day 10. Chakra. Ankles. Sign. Capricorn. Day 10 presents aluminum as the element of abundance, reminding us that extraordinary resources often exist in the most familiar places. Aluminum is the most abundant metal in the Earth's crust, quietly forming part of mountains, soils, and rocks across the planet. Although rarely noticed, it has become one of the foundations of modern civilization, supporting buildings, transportation, packaging, electronics, and countless everyday products. Its widespread presence reminds us that true abundance is not always rare or luxurious. It is often found in the reliable resources that quietly sustain daily life. Like the earth itself, the greatest wealth is often the steady foundation that supports us every day without asking to be noticed. Time mantra. I use aluminum. I use the abundance of the earth as my foundation. Space mantra. I am building the industrial infrastructure of aluminum. I am aluminum crystallized in structure. Day 11. Chakra, crown, sign, Aquarius. Day 11 explores aluminum as the element of innovation, showing how a familiar metal continues to shape the future. Scientists are developing new aluminum-air batteries, advanced alloys, and lightweight technologies that may improve transportation, renewable energy, and sustainable construction. Aluminum also supports solar panels, wind turbines, electric vehicles, and the electrical networks that power modern society. Its versatility reminds us that progress is built upon ideas that quietly improve everyday life. Like every meaningful discovery, true innovation is most valuable when it serves not only individual success, but the well-being of the wider community. Time mantra. I know aluminum. I know that my essence supports collective progress. Space mantra. I am releasing aluminum batteries into the future. I am connected. Aluminum. Day 12. Chakra. Higher star. Sign. Pisces. Day 12 reveals aluminum as the element of quiet support, reminding us that some of the world's most important materials are often the least noticed. From food packaging and electrical cables to aircraft, buildings, and medical equipment, aluminum is woven into everyday life while rarely attracting attention. Its lightweight, durability, and recyclability make it one of the foundations of modern civilization. Although its presence is often invisible, its contribution is everywhere. Like the unseen structures that support a building, the greatest influence is often found in the quiet work that allows others to grow, succeed, and thrive. Time mantra. I believe aluminum. I believe in the invisible that supports the everyday. Space mantra. I am dissolving aluminum into the hydrological cycle. I am unified aluminum. Day 13. Chakra. Toroid. Sign. Integration. Day 13 brings every perspective together, revealing aluminum as a remarkable balance of lightness, strength, and renewal. Throughout this journey, we have discovered how aluminum protects itself, forms strong alloys, carries energy, preserves food, supports flight, connects communities, and can be recycled endlessly without losing its essential qualities. Hidden within ordinary rock, it has become one of humanity's most valuable materials through knowledge, innovation, and thoughtful use. Its story reminds us that true strength does not come from weight alone, but from resilience, adaptability, and the ability to renew without losing our true nature. Like aluminum, we continue to grow by remaining grounded, embracing change, and quietly supporting the world around us. Time mantra. I alchemize aluminum. I alchemize my being into luminous lightness. Space mantra. I am sealing the aluminum cycle in my philosopher's stone. I am complete aluminum. I am the stone that is being formed. Alchemical seal. Abracadabra. I am the new state of consciousness. I create as I speak. With this, we complete the 13th cycle of the Alkhemia Path, Aluminum. Thank you for walking this journey with us. Wish you all a wonderful integration. We look forward to meeting you again in the next element.